The Isle, an unforgiving environment where any time you can become the hunter, or you find yourself being the one hunted. But before I could become the apex of this land, we need to start small, really small. The grass is actually taller than me. Luckily for me, the first player I come across was a friendly carno, so with their protection, I ate under the cover of night, but in this hostile land, it wasn't long before I was already fighting for my life. After almost dying already, I took refuge in a bush, but just when I thought things couldn't get any worse, they did. That's not him. That's a carnotaurus. And he's going to ambush my friend, I'll warn him. He took no heed of my warnings, and when the carnotaurus chanced, he took it. I did warn you, buddy. After losing my friend so early, I drank from the river and then took refuge in a bush, where I would need to wait until my growth had gone up a little. A small raptor decided he wanted to be a nuisance, and to be fair to him, he did so with great success. For the next 10 minutes, he would refuse to allow me to heal my bleed. God, this guy just doesn't want to leave me alone. Go away, dude, you can't kill me. I'd had enough of his shenanigans, so I took the fight to him, and he soon met his demise and became my next meal. Yeah, you're dead now, buddy. Once I had polished my teeth with his bones, I was still in the early stages of being a juvenile, so I rested, hidden by a cliff, until I was about 10% from becoming a sub-adult. I mean, that's really close, and we've been sat here a while, so I'm just gonna move. I went in search of food and had found a carcass in a bush, but as I was chowing down on my meal, a pair of galleys showed themselves, and when they let their guard down, I couldn't help myself. They're right behind me, I think. Oh, they're not happy with me. I decided to play with the galleys a little, and even a raptor decided to join in. Now at this time, I didn't see this trio of cerratas, and as it turns out, they would become the antagonists in this adventure. As I let the galleys be, I went to recover, but being on the cerratas' diet means they could sniff me out, and so they did. It's on me. Where is he? Oh! They had found me, and as I was escaping from one, I ran straight into his buddy. This guy chased me, which probably wasn't the best idea, because this happened. Oh, he's on my arm. I broke my leg. Oh, he's broke his too. We had both run straight off a cliff, but somehow survived, each with a fractured leg. I was still quicker than him, so I hid to heal my fracture, but his other two friends were closing in, and just in time, my fractured leg healed, and I got the hell out of there. Finally. I felt like it took forever. I'm getting as far away from these guys as I can. There's that cliff. There's something over there. Turns out, a small ceratosaurus was here to drink. However, a trio of these things had tried to kill me not too long ago, so I had some stress to release. After running him down, I ended his life. It was actually a safe spot to drink. The water was too shallow for a croc ambush, and soon after I took my prey's organs and devoured them. Afterwards, I hid and grew. Then when night was upon us, I headed back to the centre. And by this time, I was nearly an adult. When I arrived, death was everywhere, so I was sure to be careful. But when I heard the loud, thundering footsteps approaching, I knew exactly who was responsible for this slaughter. It's them guys again. Good thing I'm quicker than them. It was the same Serato group from earlier, and they were clearly just wanting to kill everything in sight. So I decided to just play with them a little bit. But after too close of a call, I decided to just let them be. However, they would get what's coming to them a bit later. I ran into and almost ate a fellow carno, but this little fellow was just a baby. But I took him under my wing. After hunting and eating some food, this little guy must have been on some dino roids, because he went from a baby to fully grown in a matter of minutes. Okay. We set off with confidence in our stride, as I was also nearly fully grown. We heard the call of other carnos, so we called back and went to go find them. That's so cool. As it turns out, a group of carnos were fighting the Seratos that had been terrorising me and the other creatures of this land. So, after watching this spectacle for a little, I then went to join in and execute my revenge on these tyrants. The last one was finally killed, and at last, our kind, the carnotauruses, were the apex predators of these lands. As a pack, we continued to eat and grow. Now, these stegos were too big for us to take down, so after keeping them on their toes a little, we just left. And not long after, finally, I was fully grown. Me and my friend went to go quench our thirst, but even the waterhole can be a dangerous place, as we soon found out. My friend had been caught, but by some miracle he not only escaped the jaws of the croc, but evaded multiple others and somehow got away. These two raptors were trying their luck. But after killing his small friend, the other one soon ran off. A pterodon somehow found its way inside my jaws. We were living a good life. Nothing would challenge our pack, and we felt like kings. We felt invincible. We spotted a tenno that had just crossed the river, so we hunted him. But this would turn out to be my downfall, as I got too comfortable and made a fatal mistake. Keep losing track of him. Oh, he's there. Death. I had charged straight off a hill, and its fall was enough to end my life, but I knew my pack would continue to succeed without me. And with that, I hope you enjoyed this adventure, and I'll see you in the next one.